Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're going to go down and get these Mickey Thompson street comps installed on the wheels for Precious. So stick around, hang out, and we'll go over some of the features, the tread, and everything else on these Mickey Thompsons and how we got 275 40/20s on all four corners. Alright guys, just got back from the tire shop and well, let's just say I'm impressed. So if you have an LX based platform 300 and it's not an SRT or a 300C or whatever, just to let you know, for you guys out there like myself, these tires, they'll fit. Now, I did do a little bit of homework and research on a few things and did find that the thickness of the rotor hat between a base model or a V6 3.5 Touring and a 5.7 or the 6.1 SRT is a little bit thinner, so it puts the wheel and tire a little close to the upright on the strut. So what I did to compensate for that is I went to Titan Wheel Accessories, okay, and I picked up a pair, or not a pair, but a complete set of 4 spacers, 5mm, so they're not real super thick, but it compensates for what we're lacking on our cars because the brake rotors aren't as big or as massive or as thick, or the rotor hats aren't what they should be, or they're not as thick as the SRT or the Brembo ones or anything else. So that'll bring your wheel in a little bit too close to the upright, in my opinion. So what I did is I went ahead and I did those, put the wheel on, and no rubbing issues at all. Now, so that you know, this is a 275 40/20. Let that sink in for a second. 275 40/20, because I didn't do the back tires. I just wanted to make sure the fronts were going to work before I went, you know, balls deep with this. And these is what the SRTs came with, Eagle RSAs. And this is a 245 45/20. 245 45/20. Now what's nice is that those are the same diameter as these Eagles, the Goodyears, but 1.2 inches wider on section width. So instead of having 8.9 or 8.9 or 9, no, it's one of the two. It's under 9 or right at 9 to 10 point. Okay, so it's 9 point, let me see, I think it's 9.6 to 10.9, because 10.9 is what the Mickey Thompsons are. And the other nice thing about it is it's a 106Y, so it's good for 189 miles an hour. Being what I want to do with the car down the road in the future, when I get the Hemi put in it, the 6.1, the trans, and a few other things, and then I start modifying and screwing around with aerodynamics so that we can go run Texas mile or, you know, half mile and standing mile events. I wanted a tire that's going to work. I don't want to have to keep buying tires, so I'm going to start with these, and I've had good luck with the Mickey Thompson tires. They've done really well, so for me it's a no-brainer situation. It's a win-win. But these are an actual absolute monster of a tire. Man, I'll tell you what, because you gotta look at this. So when you look down the side here, not really any bulge, but it's just plush, smooth, like total square setup. But look at that. Look how much meat is here. Now, I'm not a small guy and I got big hands. And there it is. There's that. On a set of factory SRT wheels. Now, I will tell you this, these are the widest tire you can fit on a factory SRT wheel, because they're only 9.5 inches wide, or excuse me, 9 inches wide, my bad. And that's the widest tire you can get on these rims. So I'll leave a description in the comments below on the tires, where I picked them up from, with free shipping, by the way, which is nice. But I want to give a shout out to the guys at Mickey Thompson for helping me out, and working with me. But you know, there's no discounts here, guys. Don't get it twisted. But they did help me out. They did let me know what warehouses and what one of their vendors had, so that I could get these in a reasonable amount of time. But anyways, thanks for watching, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing. If you like these videos, keep watching. We got more coming for Precious.